What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I hope you like this video. This is the Real Housewives, excuse me, Potomac, season 7, episode 5. So we open this episode up. We have Ashley and Candiace exploring this new, very tentative friendship that they have rekindled. Candiace is she knows she can't really trust Ashley. She got her good eye on her, but she said we're gonna see where this goes. So she invited her to her home, and the fact that this was Ashley's first time at her house lets you know that this relationship is very tentative. Okay. So first we talk about the divorce child. We've been there and done that. I guess she was driving around Candiace's neighborhood last week on her way to Candiace's house when the news broke. I don't know, because she was saying that Michael had just flown to Vegas that morning and that he's still upset with her. He did text her back and said he just needs some time. Girl, he in Vegas. Moving on. So then we found out that Ashley got a little boo thing. Some dude she said she met through friends. It's very casual. Okay, but she got her little thing going on, you know, a little hockey player or whatever, okay. Then they sit there and start gossiping about how Mama Kern, the grand dame, be going out of town running plays, thinking don't nobody know what she got going on, and how she be sneaking around. Now Candiace, let me say this to you, girl. I'm with you, full stop. I am with Candiace on this whole shenanigans with Chris, okay? Full stop. However, you sitting there talking about the grand dame running plays out of town with her man, with her side piece or whoever this person is. All right now, Ashley. Damn, I keep saying Ashley. All right now, Candiace. Be careful. Because you mad at the girls for coming for Chris, but look at what you doing now. Okay? We're not going to have no double standard going on here. But moving on. Moving on. Got my eye on you, girl. I got my eye on you. So then we get over to Mia with her family, and listen, there's really nothing important in this whole story because they talk about they've eliminated cancer, but they still trying to figure out what's wrong with her. So then she said she's going to invite the ladies to Miami. So this whole conversation was just to introduce the fact that there's going to be a girls trip that is going to allegedly be Mia's girls trip. You know, they're going down to Miami. And then they start talking about, well, what are the rules? Because basically you admitted that you met G while he was still married, while you were in Miami, and y'all ended up having sex on the beach in front of strangers. So you admitted that you committed adultery with him, didn't know him, just met him, and had sex with him out in public. Okay. I don't I don't even think I had nothing else to say to that. Just okay. All right, I'm done with that. I don't know what else to say to that. I don't. Moving on. So then we have this scene with Karen, Ashley, and Wendy. They're out at the tulip farm pulling tulips, but it's cold as hell, and they can't even halfway have the conversation they supposed to have because they so damn cold, wrapped up in blankets and all kinds of stuff. Well, um, we find out from Wendy that she's been told that she's a little condescending. We see scenes from now those scenes that they're flashing back to where Ashley is talking to Wendy and telling Wendy that she comes off a little condescending and stuff. I want y'all to know that that is from Karen's viewing party that she had for her little show. So they did film that night, but it looks like they're not using that whole scene. They're just gonna take snippets. Now let me tell y'all a little tea. They was also talking about Ashley's divorce that night. So when Ashley sit here talking about something, she don't know who told her business and why would somebody tell her business. Ma'am, girl, they was talking about it at the damn party the night before. It was not a secret. And it wasn't like only 4 or 5 people knew. Just to be clear. Moving on. So Wendy decides that she's going to have a burn party. She's going to invite everybody to come so they can air their grievances in a safe space. Girl, bye. We already know that's the setup for the bullshit. There's no way impossible that this group is mature enough to sit down and have a conversation where they airing out grievances in a respectful manner and come away with some sort of resolve. But okay, girl. All right, we're gonna let you get everybody in the same room, and say their piece. Whatever. We see Giselle take the girls out to get a mani-pedi. Yo, what's wrong with Giselle? Why did Giselle pick that paper towel? I mean that towel that lady put down for her feet. Why she picked that towel up and wipe her face with it like they was in first class and that was the first class towel for her to wipe her face? Who told her that? Why did she? What's wrong with her? Anyway, they're talking about the girl's Sweet 16, and she's still caping for Jamal. Talking about how great of a parent he is, even though, he may not have been a great husband, but he's a great parent. And they showed us that same side as scene of Jamal giving them girls a restaurant. Listen, the restaurant is closed. It is not open any longer. Now, granted, we know we had, the Roni Ron. We know that restaurants don't do, restaurants aren't a great investment, y'all. Just for the people in the back. Restaurants are not a great investment. But can we stop talking about it? And can you stop caping for Jamal? Anyway, we know in a couple of weeks we're going to see the ladies. We're going to see the girls, Sweet 16, because I'm sure they filmed it. Robin goes to the prenup. I don't care. And I'm going to tell you why I don't care about Robin and this prenup. Because, Robin, until you pay Juan back the money you owe him, until you give Juan that money back that you lost, that you invested and made y'all lose all y'all money, I don't want to hear you talking about nothing about no prenup. And now you want to get an infidelity clause put in because you just never know and you don't put nothing past no man. Listen, I don't have no problem with a prenup. And I've told y'all that a million times. I don't have no issues with anybody getting a prenup for whatever their personal reasons are. That's your business. But all I'm saying is that in this situation, until you pay Juan back all the money you owe him, girl, I don't want to hear about no prenup. Moving on, child. Moving on. Ain't nobody worried about no damn prenup. Robin and damn prenup. Girl, bye. Now we see Candiace and Chris talking again. We're talking about the fact that she is re-releasing Deep Space. She's going to have Trina on one of her tracks. So good for you, Candiace. Getting featured, major artists. Trina the baddest, got it. So we see everybody getting ready to go to the. Now, first of all, Wendy, you chose a vineyard of all places to have this burn session, ma'am. Did you not remember y'all's group's relationship with vineyards? Like that probably of all the places you could have reserved in the DMV, you chose a vineyard, girl. You was asking for a problem. So Wendy and Ashley rode together. Because Wendy said that she felt like maybe they shouldn't have all rode in the same van because she wanted them to have the conversation at the vineyard and not on the way to the vineyard. So she, production, got a Sprinter for everybody else. Now, Robin at first said she wasn't coming. But she decided that she was going to come, child. So it was Robin, Mia, Karen, Giselle, everybody else except for Wendy and Ashley. I don't even know why I'm going through all this. Candiace. So they are all on their way down to the vineyard. And they're talking about, what a burn party is and what's the expectation and what's going to happen. Okay. Now, Karen is being very quiet. Okay. So we get down to the vineyard, and it's a nice little spot. They got the little area reserved upstairs, and looks like it's about an hour, 45 minutes from wherever the starting point was. So they out, they out, okay? Which means that they going to film until Bravo tell them they done filming, okay? I knew I forgot something. Let me go back for a minute. Let me rewind to the Tulip farm. When Ashley told Karen about Michael getting his nip tuck. And Karen was like, well, how do you feel about that? Ashley was like, I don't even give a damn. I could care less. I'm so good with that. But girl, literally a week ago at the family day, you was in your feelings. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that because I mean the thought of not being able to have any more children of Michael's children is really making me feel sad. Girl, I need the real Ashley to stand up. How you really feel, Ashley? Which one is the truth? Which one is the truth, Ashley? Because this don't make no sense to me. Either you upset by it or you're not upset by it. Either you feel some way or you don't feel some kind of way. But I'm gonna need you to make up your mind. Moving on. Personally, I think what you told Karen is closer to the truth than what you tried to say last week. But okay, child. So we get there and we sit down, and Wendy goes through explaining what a burn party is. She gave everybody pad and paper. They're gonna go one by one. You're gonna write down, what any type of beef you might have with the person. Y'all are gonna air it, and then you're gonna burn it and leave it there. Okay. So Wendy says, well, I'll start. So they go around the room, and for the most part, everybody pretty much has nice things to say about Wendy until we get to Mia. Now, Mia makes a little comment about Wendy, with her wall up, but the fact that, maybe they're in a better path or something. So, of course, it gets to Robin and Giselle. Robin and Giselle. So once again, here they go, bringing up Robin and this whole situation that happened down to the studio. And Robin was like, can you please stop telling people that I tried to fight you and that somebody had to hold you back? Hold me back up off from coming up on you. And Wendy was like, but that's what happened. That's my truth. That's what happened. And Robin was like, that's not what happened. That's not what happened. That's not what happened. And she was like, but that's exactly what happened. So she gonna call Sharice and ask Sharice, did you have to hold me back? Did you have to lay one finger on me to keep me back from jumping on Wendy? And of course Sharice said no. But y'all know Shady Ass Production. Shady Ass Production showed Sharice actually putting her hands on Robin and gently pushing Robin back, telling her to calm down. Now, do I think that Robin was really about to put her hands on Wendy? No, but it doesn't mean that it didn't happen, and it doesn't mean that it didn't get very aggressive, okay? Now, and I know y'all don't like that word aggressive, but listen, when it's appropriate, it's appropriate. Now, what I find to be interesting is, of course, y'all know when production rolls it back, they don't roll it back in real time. So Robin and Giselle, of course, going by what Sharice just said, Wendy was like, well, that's not my truth. That's not what happened. Oh my gosh. You mean to tell me even after she just admitted that it didn't happen, you just won't let it go? You just won't let it go because she's not wrong. It did happen. So Robin is loud and cussing, and she's like, F you, F you, F you. I don't give a F. I don't give a F. I don't give a F. And I'm done. And she basically leaves. And Karen was like, we're never going to get anywhere like that. Like, why are you yelling? Why are you elevated? Why can't we talk this out? Like, we're never going to get anywhere with this conversation like that. Like, and, of course, Giselle got Robin's back talking about, well, we just want to be heard. We just want to be heard. And so then we move to Ashley. Child. So now Ashley all of a sudden got something to tell Candiace. So Ashley is telling Candiace, well, my friend told me about Michael, about Chris, flirting with her at the bar at the spring fling party. So y'all know Candiace was like, wait a minute, what? You literally was in my house last week, and you mean to tell me? She's like, well, I just got this information. This is new information. She was like, so you just got this information? This is new? So then she was like, yeah. And so, of course, Candiace is going off. Candiace is like, see, that's why I knew I couldn't trust you. You were in my house, and now you starting this trash all over again. You starting this mess all over again. And she was like, but, you just want to live. You want to put your head in the sand. You want to ignore it. She was like you? She was like, girl, don't come in here trying to come for my marriage. And so she's like, well, Mia told me last week that Chris was staring at her. And of course, once again, production shows that video footage of Chris not staring at Mia. And Mia was like, well, it's true. He was looking at me. It's true. So then Ashley starts talking about, well, I mean, I could tell you some other stories of Chris being in people's DMs, and it wasn't as innocent, well, she said innocuous, as what happened with me. And so, of course, you know, baby, y'all know Candiace is about to blow in 5, 4, 3, 2, and I don't blame her. I told y'all, on this one, I'm riding with Candiace. On this one, I'm riding with Candiace, because I don't blame her. Because, girl, what are y'all really doing here? Like, y'all really are taking 20 and putting 20 on 10 with this whole Chris situation. And what for what? Now, the other thing that Candiace admitted earlier was, I don't trust Miss Giselle because I've been with Giselle when she's been plotting on other members of this group. What other members of the group, Candiace? Who have you been around when she was plotting on other people of the group, Candiace? Huh? So now all of a sudden you don't trust Giselle because you know that Giselle be plotting and playing games with people. And you know that that's the games that she plays. So you know that that's what she's doing to you. You see the play because you've seen her running on somebody else. So now you know it's your turn and you know the play is coming your way. And I find that to be very interesting that you admitted that. And I hope we just gonna gloss over that. I hope we just gonna gloss over the fact. And of course, if she called Ashley, talking about some Ashley, I know you do too, because you've been friends with her longer and you know her better. And Ashley was like, yeah, I mean, she's my friend. That ain't what she said. She said, you know that Giselle be running plays on people. That's what she said. Child, that's the episode. Next week, it looked like Candiace goes all the way left on Miss Ashley. And of course, so you know that means that she is public. Whatever this friendship was, it is over. O-V-O-V-O-V-A, over. Okay? All right, y'all. Let me know what y'all think. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.